join the team to be avian biologist, basically.
Impact to the society.
Another issue is that we have a lot of big tour companies trying to come to Belize, bring their people.
It's just a question that, which direction we want to take bird tourism and how we could integrate it into the day-to-day tourism sector.
We're having a lot of display. We are selling different stuff like the bird books. This is really good bird reference book for birding. Also information such as the plant of Belize. Also we have t-shirts to sell, especially this t-shirt over here. These t-shirts actually have the birds of Coxcomb. So we want to promote Coxcomb. And you can see a lot of different birds, and this is a really cool place to visit. In addition, we have the harness. This type of strap is really great. Okay, especially when you have a binocular that you need to have for the entire day. So by having this, will release your stress, especially if you only have a strap on your neck. So instead of that, you use this strap or this harness, whereby the entire weight of the binocular will be distributed across the body. So this is really good. As you can see over here, these two clips, whereby you can clip it onto your binocular, and your binocular will stay over here in the front. So like I said, it will actually distribute the weight across your body, your shoulders, and not on the neck. Okay, so we have two types. One with the logo of Belize Audubon Society. The second one with the logo of Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary. You can see the jaguar. Okay, those are very good designs, and the quality of the harness strap is really great. Okay,
this is the Belize Tourism Board booth, right? So we are here to learn a lot about what we can do, how we can partner better with people like the Belize Audubon Society, our birders, our hoteliers, our stakeholders, and come and learn, different areas that you could visit Belize, not only for birding, for culture, for food, for adventure. Stop by the BTB booth.
Hi guys, welcome to the Belize Birding Festival 2023. This is our BTIA booth. BTIA is an umbrella organization for the tourism industry, and we encourage all to become a member today.
We have the application forms. You are able to come and fill it out with us. Body will help us manually, or you could get it done while you're at home, and we could connect via email and have the application process be as easy as possible. Being a membership with BTIA helps you all to have a voice in something this spectacular.
We are here at the Bird Festival, and we think that it is very important for us to be here because Crooked Tree is considered a wildlife sanctuary, and it's also a Ramsar site. And Ramsar site, being that it's a very special wetland area, so it attracts a lot of birds. Now, there's no way Bird's Eye View Lodge wouldn't be here because we are about birds. That's our number one attraction and speciality. So we're very happy to be here along with all these other birding friends and partners and bird specialists. We're here and we're having a good time. We're learning a lot and we're meeting a lot of friends and colleagues. We're very happy to be here.
A part of our mandate is to work diligently to ensure the sustainable growth of our members. And from you hear the word sustainable, our natural resources are a very important part of our tourism product. And of course, birding, which is a large sport in Belize, is now a highlight over this weekend, and we're glad to be here representing our members whose properties are a part of the birding home.
Hi, this is the Belize Maya Forest Trust booth, and we're here at the Belize Birding Festival. And well, the Belize Maya Forest is located in the Orange Rock district and is 236,000 acres of forest, right? And here we have the map, and this is the Belize Maya Forest. And we have our north neighbors, the Rio Bravo Conservation Area. And the Belize Maya Forest Trust works to protect this area, and as well we work with the different communities across the landscape. We work with 9 communities, which are over here, such as Yalba, La Gracia, Valley of Peace, Spanish Lookout, Buena Vista, Los Tambas. And up north, we work with Blue Creek, San Felipe, and Sylvester, which is within Galanjog property. So why these communities? These communities benefit directly from the ecological services of the reserve, and such as fresh water, clean air, healthy soils, right, and wildlife. And over here we have the Belize River and the Rio Hondo River as well, so which are key ecosystems that the forests of the Belize Maya Forest support, right? We have our protection program, which
closer. Sorry, closer to the mic. Tell me.
we have the protection program, which is our rangers. They work to protect the reserve, and which is a key. We have a key ecosystem unique to Belize, which is the sacred Cara Blanca pools, right? Which is a chain of cenotes, 25 of them, small and big. And we have a picture of that here. They are sacred to the Maya civilization back then, and they are unique to us. So the rangers patrol and protect the Belize Maya forest. The community program focuses on engaging children, youth, women's group in conservation awareness as well. And we promote regenerative agriculture program, which we work with farmers, male and female farmers, youth as well, to improve the practices to lower the environmental impact of agriculture.
Okay, good. My name is Kathy, and I'm from Big Falls in the Toledo district. And here we have Tanager Rainforest Lodge. Tanager Rainforest Lodge was formerly known as the Lodge at Big Falls. And the Lodge at Big Falls had been in existence for the past 20 plus years. So there at the lodge we have, as you can see, we have rooms, and we also have the bend of the river that goes around the property that you can do river tubing or canoeing, along the river. Besides that, we're huge in birding, so there's various species of birds there on site itself. So you pretty much start with a birding tour right on the veranda at the main building. So besides the packages, we have various other tours as well that we sell, like the cultural activities, chocolate making, going to Blue Creek Cave, so there's a number of activities that you can do down south.
We are representing Black Rock Lodge, located in the Cayo district, near San Ignacio. This lodge is, we are one of the birding lodges in the country, and the birding festival is happening. We have to come and represent, right? We have to come and showcase and try to attract people to come and visit us. We have some of the nicest birds in our area. We are known for raptors, birds of prey, like my T-shirt says. So everybody is welcome to come and witness birds like orange-breasted falcons, hawk eagles, and we will be happy to show them around, right?
And you have some plans to shoot today as well?
Yes, so plants and birds, they go together. So we have some of the plants that are visited by hummingbirds and that, and we brought them to, they're going to be raffled at the end of the day, so somebody is going to go home with a nice bouquet from plants that are all grown at the lodge on our grounds. Our landscaping crew prepared this for us to look good here, no?
What we're promoting mostly right now is Belize Natural History Archive. It's a natural history museum and library we're building in Santa Elena in Cayo. It came out of I work with the Museum of Belize, the House of Culture, Audubon, and I do taxidermy. This is my work here. So there's so many animals I can't keep track of. And I had them at the House of Culture that we decided to build our own museum. So it will be open in January. And when I first came here in 2012, I bought 35 acres in the bush. So Blush of Eden Bioreserve, that's what inspired me to build the Natural History Museum. And then my wife loves to sew and make products. So she's making all these wonderful things here. So, and basically our mission statement is biodiversity, not just birds, butterflies, plants, insects, everything out there. Biodiversity, awareness, and respect, because they perform essential ecosystem services to make the planet a place where we can actually live and be happy. So, okay?
So welcome to Trees. What we're doing out here is we're advertising a bit about our station and the stuff that we're doing and what the activities that we do have to offer. So what we're out here today is we're showing a bit of the bird banding activities that we do, educating people a bit more on the banding activities and where they could come to find us. Also, we're trying to promote ourselves since we're not really known about. We come from the Stank Creek district, so we're located on the mile 27.5 Hummingbird Highway. What we have outgoing here, so we have our different setups. So what we have here is the different bands that we would apply on our birds. And then we have our band gauge. This is just to check the legs of the birds, make sure that we're applying the correct band on the bird. We don't want to cause injuries to the birds. And then we just have different equipment, so like banding pliers, calipers, and then this ruler here is specifically to measure the wing chord of a certain bird. And then we do have our scale to take the weight and stuff of the birds. And then obviously we don't want to stress out our birds, so we always put them in bird bags. And we try to use the colorful material so that we don't attract as much heat and we don't stress out our birds as much. And then we also have checklists, so this would include all the species that we have at our station. And then we have different pamphlets with different activities. And then this would include a bit more of our hosting. And then so what we've been doing is we do different activities like bird banding, so we do bat mist netting, we do turtle tracking, and then we have many more activities going on. We also have our own organic farm that we're trying to promote as well. So we're trying to be as self-sustainable as possible. We're not fully there yet. I would say we're probably achieve at least 70% of self-sustainability. We're aiming to get there probably in the next 3 to 4 years. Mr. Gary here is also one of the person that is out helping us with the farm. And then and then back here is just like different social media pages. So if you guys are interested, you can always follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. We try to post as often as possible. So if you're more interested in birds, you could follow us at Birds of Toucan Ridge on Instagram. And then you could also follow the Toucan Ridge Bird Observatory on Facebook. And then on TikTok, it's just Tree Society Belize. So if you want to see more of like the day-to-day activities that we're doing and just like a general checkup of everything, then you go to Tree Society Belize or Toucan Ridge Ecology and Education Society. If you want to see what's actually going on the farms, then you could follow Trees Belize Farms on Instagram or Trees Belize Farms on Facebook as well.
So Chanchich Lodge is located in Orange Walk District. So Chanchich is a part of the Galanjog Estate. So we have 33,000 acres of land, of which it's all ours. And also Chanchich or the Galanjog Estate is centered in the middle of about 500,000 acres of reserve. And we produce our sauces, Galanjog Estate products. We have coffee, and all what we produce we use it over at the lodge. So the lodge itself have 33,000 acres as well, and then we have, of course, our accommodations. And at the moment, we're actually running a Belizean special for $330.50 Belize for 2 people per night, and that inclusive a meal. So if any Belizeans would like to visit us, I mean, we have that special going on until the ending of this month.
Actually, already started having.
What do you have showcased today? So today, as I mentioned, we have our some of our products. So we have here the Maya Fire, which Galanjog Estate produces. And then we also have our coffee. This is the artisan coffee, which is bean. And we also, on this side, we have the ground. So we produce this over at Galanjog as well. So we have a few here for sale if anybody's interested. And yeah, and one of our very own hat.
So we are the Protected Areas Conservation Trust. We are essentially the main financiers for conservation in Belize's National Protected Areas system, which essentially means that we collect funds from tourism. Overnight visitors to Belize pay a conservation fee, and a portion of that comes to PACT. And cruise ship tourists also pay a head tax, and a portion of that comes to PACT and goes back into conservation operations within Belize's protected areas. Now, a common misconception is that we do the conservation itself, but in actuality we partner with organizations like Belize Audubon Society, or organizations like Tide down south, or even TASA out on Turnip Atoll. And they are the ones that have the expertise, the equipment, the feet on the ground. We make sure that they are well equipped, that they are performing according to their management plans, and that they have what they need in order to get the very important work of conservation going. In the past, this was done through competitive grants. Every year, these same partner organizations would have to compete with one another for the funding coming out of PACT. In 2019, we actually changed that for our conservation investment strategy, a 3-year strategy in which we selected priority protected areas and made sure that they had what they needed. Now in 2023, we are again reassessing that conservation investment strategy for what we lovingly call our CIS 2.0. And this time, instead of specific sites, we're looking at a landscape approach. So we've essentially grouped a few protected areas, those priority protected areas, into 3 groups: our central landscape, northern landscape, and our marine protected areas. And we're providing more than 16 million over the next 3 years for conservation in those places.